And then we have Justin with hydrants don't think the accidents are so happy.
An octopus sea witch, and no one talks about like where did you come from? Yeah.
Where did you go?
Oh, Michael!
Where did you come from?
Yeah.
Ursula Joe.
Yep. The infamous Ursula Joe.
Actually, this movie, this is the villain / monster of the movie The Simple Life, starring Paris Hilton.
And the movie that we're playing with is not it. It's Sit
Oh!
in a World, where there's a cute little cosplaying dog. He's gonna fly out of the sewer with his little red balloon to tell you to sit. Coming October 22nd, 2021. From AMC near you. AMC Stubs card members get $5 off on Tuesday. Get a free drink and popcorn when you subscribe online today.
Hi, I'm Maria Menounos.
Yeah. Thanks for watching Movie Talk. I'm Maria Menounos. See you next time at the movies.
I would have tiny hands because I do that thing where I accidentally wave at people because I think they're waving at me, but they might not be able to see that awkward moment if I just have little tiny hands. So just like a speck of dust.
Of course, I have to ask, could you give us a little act out of your teeny hand waving someone who's not actually waving? I'll give you a wave even though you can't see me.
Oh, you didn't see that? My tiny little hand.
I mean, this dog, oh, sorry. I was going to say this dog definitely went with tiny feet.
Oh! I love it. Could you give us a verse from the Christmas song that this goes to?
That wasn't the joke I planned for, but yeah. Jingle shells, jingle scissors all the way. Dominoes and marbles, and I painted this little thing. Hey!
Oh, bravo!
The Stranger Things picture, and I would say best views when you turn the bottle upside down.
Oh, the upside down, Stranger Things.
Yeah.
The upside down. Yeah. Yeah. It's a great
Too mind blowing, guys.
Yeah. Double it. I love that so much.
When you run into your girl Medusa's exes.
Wow.
Oh, that's ooh. And if you had
always awkward at the bar.
Yeah. Yep.
You want Yarnama Bobs? I've got plenty.
Butterflies in my hair, I can swim anywhere. And this is, of course, from the hit musical High School Musical 6, Reading Rainbow.
Oh.
And this costume is called Every Single Guy in Chicago.
Very nice. And you are in Chicago, so you can attest, yes.
Well, it looks a lot like me, so yeah.
Christian, you happen to be ready with the audience jokes.
I do, William, and let me tell you, the audience came up with a large amount of jokes.
Oh, do you have 5 more to make 6?
No.
No, okay, great. We're locking in the audience jokes. What do they got for us, Christian?
Okay, first we got Maisie with the reverse Popeye. That's what this costume is called. Oh man! Coming in at number 2, we got Zoe with the ultimate 6-pack.
Oh, that probably is the joke of like the costume makers. Maybe. Great. That's clever, Zoe. Okay, great.
And then last but certainly not least, we have Isabel with Batsu Better Work, quote by RuPaul.
Better work.
Oh, rude Paul. Because it's off brand.
Paul, he was the main character in the Ant-Man movies.
Yep. Of course it is. Brian, are you ready?
I am ready.
Simon, are you ready?
Yes.
And begin.
Saucer? I hardly know her.
Point.
Who ordered the empty plate?
Point.
Sorry, my hands are full.
Point.
Doesn't matter if you're left or right. I don't know.
You didn't even believe in that. Okay, go on.
My hands hurt. Can I put these down?
Point.
Point.
Black makes me look slimmer. Pretty skinny.
No, that is your bonus round.
And this one just made me really sad as a big Muppets fan. It's coming from Larry saying Statler had to see this one without Waldorf.
It's
What happened to Waldorf?
that's him dancing. That's him dancing. Everything's okay. It's a very kooky episode. That's him dancing down below. Oh,
Larry, what happened to Waldorf?
extra point if you can tell us the best. What happened to Waldorf?
And I will always love you, but like a brother.
That's what Leia said. Yeah.
Yes.
But also, can I just say a quick honorable mention
Sure.
real quick? This didn't make it in here, but Uncle Gallimander gets an honorable mention with "And I will always pump fuel." But the reason it's so great is because he said quote by Whitney Fuelston.
Good.
I'm giving him a point for that. I'm gonna go ahead. Honorable point becomes a real point. Love it.
Hello, everyone, and happy Halloweeny.
Oh.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, got him.
This is pretty fire. This came in, this squeaked in at the end, but I had to throw it in there. Uncle Gallimander with the Headless Morphman.
Oh, like the Headless Horseman.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's so clever.
That's awesome. That's
It's
great.
so fire.
That's
why I was
amazing.
like, get it in there. Yeah.
I'm glad you did.
He's really snowbanking on that relationship. I want some cold hard cash. You can't say he doesn't care at all.
Oh, that's so many. I love it.
Oh my god.
He came in like an overpriced contractor.
And begin.
Sushi party.
Point.
Looks like the catch of the birthday.
Whoa!
Party. Party foul. 'Cause
Point.
that looks-
Sure.
That sushi has bananas. BANANAS for sushi.
Point.
Sprinkle a little fish on there.
Point.
Oh, this party at Chuck E. Cheese smells a little fishy.
Point.
Did you guys know that Chewbacca was portrayed by Peter May? He was a good boy.
Oh,
That's a deep cut.
yeah.
Wow. Oh man.
I've got all in all, you're just another chick in the wall.
I love that, especially with your Halloween theme. It's amazing.
Yes, I love the themes.
And the Shakespeare name?
Instead of Othello, it's oh hello.
Whoa! Culture, baby. Bring in the
Oh,
culture.
oh, that's so good.
All right, this to me looks like the maze from The Shining if it were rated G.
Ah, so good.
Kids Bop version.
with Jack Nicholson doing karaoke.
And what do I want for Christmas?
You want The Shining on Blu-ray.
Now I'm just thinking of the best movies that you'd have the Kibs Bop version too.
I'm picturing the little kid in The Shining saying red soda.
Or all play and no work makes Jack a really fun dude.
So we have Aaron Cranford with. There's no wrong way to eat a big pile of blue glue. Which is fun to say.
It was a graveyard smash. They played the Franklin and Bash Thursdays at 8 only on TNT.
It's not the cha-cha, it's the
Oh, that's really good.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone, and welcome to A Laughter Party. I'm your CEO, that's Chief Entertainment Officer William Keane. With me tonight, right below me, is our very own Lee, who will be comedian host for the night. Lee, what do you have to say to everyone and to the comedians if they're going to try to suit your fancy with their jokes tonight?
So I'll start with everyone first. What I have to say to everyone is, hello, thanks for joining us. You're in for a great show. For the comedians, what I have to say is, hello, thanks for being here. I just promised a great show. So we gotta deliver on that, y'all. So just keep that in
Lee, come
mind.
on.
Yeah.
Great. A great show or your money back, guaranteed. Below him is our audience host for the night, Michael. Michael, say hello, anything you want to say, and any words to the audience for how to get their jokes past your fancy tonight.
Hello, anything you want to say, and any words to the comedians audience for, damn it, I messed it up.
Almost. You want to try again?
We're off to a great start.
Hello, any words to say, and anything to the audience for how to get their jokes past your mark.
Great.
Close
Love
enough?
it. And speaking of the comedians, we're about to learn a little bit more about them in this first bit of the night. While we're doing this first bit, feel free to give nicknames to all the comedians based on their slides as the first sort of audience participation bit in this first game called... Slide into first. Slide into first. We're going to learn a little bit about our comedians, and one of them will slide into first place. Starting at the top right, we have our very own Maisie. Maisie, what do you have to say? What is the slide? What's new in your life?
Yes, so I actually just got back from an impromptu 3-week-long trip through Florida. And here is just a little postcard to sum up all of the places that I went.
Oh, marvelous. Is that a picture of you in the postcard on the beach?
100% me, just with much shorter hair and a rockin' bod.
And between the crocodile, the sailfish, the graduating college, these things, how many of these things did you hit on your sort of road trip through Florida?
First of all, William, it's an alligator, not
That's
a
the one.
crocodile.
It could be either one.
That's it.
No, it couldn't. I studied ecology. Thank you. Yeah, so all of the ones that I hit, not specifically this week, I did not do the graduating from Gainesville. That was a few years ago. But I did hit Jacksonville, St. Augustine, Miami Beach, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Oh, there's so much. A little bit of Orlando and a bunch of those other things that my eyes can't see on this card.
Bingo, including the U.S. Air Force Missile Testing Center. Lee, any questions for Maisie and Florida and her trip therein?
Yes, of course. I want to know, did you catch a marlin while in Florida? Because I see a marlin on that postcard. Or
So not on this trip, but
Okay.
the first time I went to a Marlins game, I almost caught a fly ball.
Oh, see, like
Nice.
that's a great story. So, okay, great. You know what? We're gonna leave it on a high note. No further questions, Your Honor.
I love it. You are on trial. As we move down, one to Courtney and the slide that I wanted to ask questions about pre-show, but I decided that I would wait. Tell us a little bit about this slide of yours.
So, it's like the last laughter party of season 1. I'm a little emotional. I'm a crier. I cry about everything. So here are just a few of my top crying moments.
I gotcha. If you had to give a Yelp review for each of these, what would that be?
Right. So the one on the left, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 cry. You can see the tears on my neck. They were just flowing. I moved to UF the next day, actually.
Oh, and she hasn't stopped crying since. No,
Yeah.
and the picture on the right.
No, that's kind of true. I was going to say the next one is just probably me thinking about college. So 2 out of 5.
I
No,
gotcha. I'd like to imagine that it's the same shirt in each picture. We can't see. I love that. Lee, any follow-ups to crying, these pictures, laughter party in general, anything that Courtney has
I
presented to
mean,
us?
I like the whole idea of a crying shirt, because I also feel like when you're getting ready for college, Mom, where's my crying shirt? I'm gonna, I know I'm gonna cry. But I want to ask you, what movie really gets you those tears going? What really gets those
nice.
going? What movie? What does it in every time?
Classic Marley and Me.
Okay.
Once the dog,
Yikes.
I don't stop.
Spoiler alert.
Once the dog pops, you just don't
Wait,
stop.
when the dog what?
Yeah.
I'm moving on to the next slide.
When the dogs are
Great, moving on per Courtney's own request to the next slide. Christian, what do you got for us? I see a lot of apes and lizards. I think I know where this is going.
Yes, you do, William. Guys, it's no secret that things are opening back up all over the place. And one of the first movies that's coming right to cinemas, right to a cinema near you, if they're still open, is Godzilla vs. Kong. I personally saw it. I thought it was awesome, but it made me think about what other monkey lizard matchups would I want to see fighting in a movie. So these were some that I came up with. We got Curious George versus Liz from the Magic School Bus. We got Donkey Kong versus the Geico Gecko, and then we have the chimp from MVP, most vertical primate, fighting up against Rango.
Oh, so if I had to ask you which one of these in each, not to bias everyone else, who do you say wins in each matchup?
I would say Liz the Lizard wins in the first one because it's got a school bus, a magic school bus on their side, and Curious George, he just gets too distracted because he's too curious. I'm also going to say for the next matchup, now people would think that Donkey Kong would win because he's got the muscles, he's wearing a tie, he throws barrels, that's a recipe for success right there, especially the tie. But I think the Geico Gecko actually, because he's got a lot of friends in high places because he saved so many people on their car insurance that they're willing to fight for him.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to say the MVP chimp takes out Rango every time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Rango, look how scrawny he is. He's on vacation pretty much perpetually. He's got the Hawaiian shirt. He doesn't know what's going on.
It's a grinding final match with the full axle skateboard terms. Lee, any follow up to Christian, his slide, and his logic here?
Yeah, Christian really sparked the whole versus idea in me. So I'm curious.
Christian.
Yeah, Christian. What verses do you want to see? We've seen Superman versus Batman. We've seen King Kong versus Godzilla. We've seen Alien versus Predator. Who does Christian Becker want to see?
Well, I've been thinking a lot because we've been getting a lot of HBO Max content lately. We had the Snyder Cut, we have Godzilla versus Kong now.
Yeah.
What I really want to see is some franchise reboots that are happening. I want to see the Sex and the City ladies fight the friends from Friends.
Oh, okay.
I want to see a crossover. I want to see them fight.
That's great.
Versus the Seinfeld gang. Just put like all the classic New York based.
I think we need like an OG like Power Rangers versus Beetleborg. Or like VR Trooper.
Beetleborg.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's a terrible idea. Next.
Great. I love this. This has been a difficult one for me. So Lee, I'm gonna give you the power of the first point of the night. By your estimation, who is going to slide into first?
I wanna put the confession to the test. My point goes. This is my Ryan Seacrest impression.
Okay.
Goes to the person who's gonna give us the biggest reaction, Courtney.
Oh yeah, and now she doesn't have to cry. Hey. Also, if she didn't get the point, I would have made that joke, so I had to do it. Anyways, Michael, do we happen to be ready with audience jokes?
We simply happen to.
Oh, marvelous. I'm going to lock that in then in 3, 2, 1. What do we have and from whom as far as these nicknames?
Well, we have technically 4 from Larry.
Oh, killing it.
Yeah.
Which I combined into 2.
Okay, great.
And then it's a Suzanne sandwich. So starting with Larry, from Larry. For Maisie, we got Road Trippin' Gator Maisie.
I like it.
Great.
I like it.
Trippin' taking many meanings in this. I love it. Next, what do we got?
Next, for Courtney from my mother, Suzanne Redmond. Her nickname is The Crying Game, which is a movie her and I talked about on the phone recently.
Oh. The Crying Game. You can't win. You can only lose. Next, what we got?
Another Larry combo. We got King Christian versus Christian Zilla.
Hey.
Yeah.
Christian, which would you like your nickname to be for this show?
I think Chris Zilla
Versus?
Because King just seems like too much responsibility. I couldn't handle that.
Oh,
Chris Zilla, I
Yeah,
can though.
you don't want to end up like Prince Philip.
Oh, great. I love it.
Sorry if we get blocked on YouTube.
No worries. Courtney, this was your round. So which one of those nicknames suits your fancy for the audience bonus point?
You know, I'm a big fan of moms on this show. Anytime there's a mother, I'm going to pick her. It has to be Miss Suzanne with The Crying Game.
Great. Suzanne also does not have to cry because, hey, she won this round. I love it. As we move into our first real game of the night, the first co-host round. And, of course, this is the classic. Here we go with... We got London on the track. We've got London on the track. So here's, of course, this picture of our very own London. She is a yarn artist. This is for a wedding that she recently did. The extra jokes I had as far as opportunities for this is who's getting married in the setup? Who would be getting married in the setup? And also, if anyone wants to give us a wedding vow, just one vow, I think that would be interesting. Lee, what do you think about this and weddings and London? Just everything.
Well, what I think about London is I think she's incredibly talented. So we're just going to get that right out the gate. But what I think from this picture, it strangely reminds me of Beyonce's like announcement that she was having twins when she was like standing in something very similar to that. So I think a vow for Beyonce is like, I promise to forever win all the Grammys, and I promise to never disappoint when it comes to music or anything, and rule the world.
In richness and in Scrubs.
Yeah.
In TLC and in solo artistry.
Indeed.
Hold on. Are we talking about Beyonce still, William?
Yeah, sure.
Why are we mentioning TLC?
Yeah, I realized that when I said that. It was
Yeah.
Destiny's Child, of course. But TLC is also Tender Loving Care, which makes more sense in a wedding vow. So it goes in there, I think.
But it's wildly impressive, I'll tell you that much. I mean, that's a lot of work.
Look, I'm not going to chase waterfalls for these jokes here.
I'm glad you're keeping up with the bit.
Yeah.
Great. Lee, who would you like to start with? And anything to say, maybe we should buy the comedians a split more second.
sure.
Anything else to say about this picture before we lock in what the comedian jokes are?
I mean, I'd like to know how long it took to make, which isn't a funny question. I'm just very curious because I also I'm very taken aback by things like that because I'm always wondering how do you even get the supplies? Like, where do you find all those flowers? You have to go to a florist and request all these flowers, and then a drape. You have to get the drapes. And there's a lot of work into it. It's craftsmanship, and I'm very much in all of it. So,
I love that. Who would you like to start with from the comedians to see what they thought of this?
I would like to start with Christian. Why don't you go first?
Great. And locking that in, 3, 2, 1. I give the floor over to y'all.
Okay, so I said, first off, this looks like behind the scenes of the movie Midsommar.
Oh, nice.
Just a little bit of the flower setting right there. I said, getting married, star of Midsommar, Florence Pugh, and I think she's still dating Zach Braff, so probably him.
Oh, wow. Didn't know
She
that.
is dating Scrubs.
Yes.
Wow.
So you're also getting some trivia facts from me tonight. And then the vows would be, till death do us part, which will probably be in 10 minutes. So if you've seen the movie Midsommar, there's a lot of people who die there.
Spoilers!
Yeah.
Spoilers! 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 Spoilers!
Spoiler alert. Okay, well, I saw that movie and yikes. Okay, moving on. What do we got next?
It's up to you. Do you want Courtney or Maisie?
Who's the next person, Lee? Come on, man. We've been doing this a year.
I
Great.
thought there was an order because Christian was last. Or whatever.
It's up to
Courtney
you.
can
No,
go
it's no
next.
worries.
Yeah.
This is so bad. So all I saw was just the little knitted crochet net thing, and all I could think of was "Here comes the yarn." It's just a really poor observation.
Yeah. That's like a really fun hip hop song for yarn enthusiasts. Here comes the yarn.
It's something.
Here comes the.
Yeah.
Or the Beatles. Here comes the yarn.
I was thinking "Here comes the bride."
Oh, that's even funnier.
And
you should have said that first.
And the bride is just a yarn doll, and then the wedding
man.
is very creepy.
Courtney, speaking of brides, just off the top of your head, what's a vow?
From sickness and in health.
Yeah, what? Right now, give me the definition of a vow. No, give me just make up any vow.
In happy times and in neck tears.
Yeah.
I think a vow that I'm definitely including in my wedding personally
Yeah.
is till Harry Styles does us part, because if he shows up, the marriage is over.
Okay. Hall pass. Got it. Okay. So thank you. All right. Well, stupid me feels like we're going in some kind of order, but anyway, Maisie, you're next.
All right, thank you, Lee. So
Oh, sure.
for me, I think who's getting married, it's Kim and Kanye's second wedding,
All right.
post-divorce. This time they're on a budget.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
You hear that, London?
Also, I'm just realizing that's yarn and not real flowers, so sorry.
Wait, whoa!
I mean, I said 3 times. I was very impressed. I'm just saying. I hope y'all are on the same ride as I am now.
I thought you were impressed with the ceiling.
Say that again.
What? I thought you were impressed with the ceiling. The ceiling is clearly yarn. I didn't realize the flowers. Come on, why are we breaking up the?
Wait, are the flowers yarn? No, I don't. I thought it was the ceiling too. Those flowers, I think, are flowers. How impressed should I be right now?
So they gotta be flowers. I've seen enough of London's work.
London, if you're watching this after the fact, please let us know if those are yarn flowers. You are a goddess among mortals with your yarn abilities. Anyways, back to Maisie and Lee.
All right. Do you want to hear my vow?
Of course.
All right. So here's something I learned living in Florida. So this is a vow coming from a Christian groom. He said, "Tonight I'm going to deflower you."
Whoa. It's getting hot up in
Presumptuous.
He said that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Right, Chris, we want to know, did he really say that? Well, super.
Love it.
No-
So,
no
Lee, to
follow-up
your
questions.
estimation, which one took home the We've Got London on the track round?
Look, it was super fun grilling all of you, but I'm gonna have to give this one to Christian.
Great. Christian Zilla gets the point. Cue rah sound here. Michael, have we bought enough time for the audience? Are they still Here Comings the Bride?
I think we've bought enough time that we need to.
No returns.
I got stuff, man.
Oh, great, marvelous. What do we have? And 1 sec. And from whom? Boom.
From guess whom?
Great.
Suzanne Redmond's on the board. Larry's on the board. And
Larry's on the board.
Larry's on the board.
No, what we got?
Oh! I didn't realize it was my time.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry. Couldn't tell. So from Larry, we got one hot hoopa. I don't get that joke, and I don't know if that's a reference to something earlier in the show, but it made me laugh out loud.
It's a Jewish wedding thing.
Yeah.
Oh, now I feel bad. Okay.
No, it's okay.
No, it don't feel bad.
Yeah, no, now we know.
Feel good.
Everyone learns at some point. Great.
Okay,
Next, what we got?
Wait, real quick, what part is the Jewish wedding part? Because obviously part of it's a
I
joke.
believe, I could be mistaken, so I'll be learning as well with you, that it is the sort of enclosure that you're getting married in. It is what this whole structure is.
The hoopah.
Yes.
I'm assuming.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Jewish word for enclosure. That's what I'm taking away from this. No,
I was like,
it's not real. It's not real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Watch out with those jokes, you Christian. No.
Christian.
Next, what we got, Michael?
Well, this one's from me.
Okay, love it.
This one's from me, and it's actually not an answer, but it's actually an extra challenge. I don't know if I can say the word.
Go for it.
but
Yeah,
F,
no,
Mary, go for it.
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah! It's the end of the season, baby. Cool. Fuck, Mary, kill me, William, and Lee.
Great.
Or
all three of us
Kill.
in that order.
Or fuck, Mary, kill Maisie, Christian, and
Oh, the
Courtney.
contestants versus the hosts. I love that. Great.
That's what I'm
Great.
saying. So anybody can come up with any answer for that throughout the show, and anybody who comes up with an answer and puts it in the chat or says it on the show, I will Venmo $1.
Love it.
Personally.
Okay. Great. And then finally, what we got?
Well, I am gay, and so Larry tapped into that. He does know that, and so he said, "I promise to always bring you flowers, Barbara." Aw.
What is that?
Because
is
the
that...
Barbra Streisand song, "You Never Bring Me Flowers."
Oh, I actually do know that song from an old Broadway, something in me, something in. Anyways.
Yeah, I actually don't know what the hell it's about. I've never heard it in my life, but I know it's a Barbra Streisand song.
It's
so
from an
I
old
can
Broadway
pass that
show.
much.
Great. So Christian, which one of these three options floats your fancy?
I think I'm gonna have to go with the Barbra Streisand because I just love her and I didn't know about that song really, so I'm learning a lot of things. So if I learn something, the points got to go to that.
I love it. I tried to teach Christian tonight. So we are up next is technically our Would You Rather round, but I've been gifted with the power of 3 bonus rounds. So we're about to do a bonus round for each individual to give the audience time to throw out a Would You Rather in chat. So if you have a Would You Rather that you would like us to talk about, please throw it in chat while we're doing these bonus rounds. And hey, might as well get it along with that. If you have a scavenger hunt item you'd like us to find, also throw it in chat while we're doing these bonus rounds in a round, of course, called Bonus Round. So comedians, we're going down to slide number 27. Number 27. Great. This first picture is sort of like the ultimate turnabout. It is either in a bunch of sand or a really, really dirty water. I don't know, but that is a road leading to a circle and then a road leading back. I don't know if that's a singular house. I don't know. There's a lot of questions that we, of course, are going to find out the answers to here. So first, let me just write, who is this one? These are from Marie, Tim, and Isabel. So here we go. Boop. That's it. So I have to ask, we'll be going in order, so it'll be Maisie, Courtney, Christian, Maisie. This is, of course, your slide. Got to ask, Lee, are you ready to judge this with me?
Let's rock and roll.
Great. Maisie, are you ready for your round?
I'm ready.
And begin.
All right. In true Macy DC style, I'm going with I'm on the highway to the same place where I just came from.
Point.
Macy DC.
I guess another point for that as well.
The point goes to Christian for the nickname, by the way. Desert her? I hardly know her.
All right, point. Let's go.
You spin my car right round when you go around, when you go around. There's been a lot of Bruce Springsteen talk tonight, so I'm going with Sandy. The cars are driving around the desert tonight.
Oh, point. I'm giving you all 3 points from Lee because that was excellent singing, among other things. I love that. Thank you so much. That was a marvelous round, and thank you for adding the singing. We really do appreciate it here. Other contestants, don't feel that you need to sing, but if the opportunity presents itself, hey, why not? We are now going to move to Courtney's. It is 2 slides further down. It is a fish. It could be crying. I don't know. An expert will have to let us know, have to ask. Lee, I'm assuming you still ready?
Yes, sir.
Courtney, are you ready?
Yes.
And begin.
This is who they got to play Flounder in the new live-action Little Mermaid. I don't want to turn this guy into sushi.
Oof, point.
My analysis states that he is crying.
Great.
You can see his little sad face.
Point.
So they've only explored about 5% of the ocean before they started moving to space, and this is why they stopped exploring the ocean. They saw him.
Yeah.
They were like, F that. I wonder what noise he makes. I'm thinking,
Oh, point. I love it. And that is your bonus round. Woo! Oh. I'd like to think in all those dating profile pics, there's a lot of pictures of guys holding up fish. This is what the fish is doing in all of those pictures. It's like, really? This is why I had to leave the water. Oh. And finally, last but not least, 2 more slides down. This is a picture of a dog looking at sort of a rainbow strip of light on a wall. Are we all on the same slide? I'll take that as a yes. Lee, assuming that you're still ready as ever. Christian is on you. Are you ready?
I'm very ready.
And begin.
This is after the dog tried to get the light and he couldn't. Mother pupper.
Point.
This is after, the dog is kind of transfixed by the light, not sure what it is, but he wants to be polite and says, "Hey, how are you doing?"
All right, point.
So this is, you don't want to stare too close at that light, otherwise you'll have to go to the doctor. Light my way, dog.
Point.
You bark at it too. Keep barking at it; it'll come down.
And that is your bonus round. Oh man.
God bless you all.
Ooh, God bless. We have to buy time, of course, for the audience and for Michael to get those jokes in the proper slides, especially for that last one. So, comedians, if you have a joke for a slide that was not yours, yes, Maisie.
All right, so for Dog Rainbow, I'm going with it's Roy G. Who's a good boy.
Yeah, I love it. Any other comedians or hosts with jokes for slides that were not yours?
I got one for the road one.
Great. Yes.
You're like, we can do all the donuts we want. This road looks deserted.
Oh, nice.
I got one for the dog.
Yes.
Go, Courtney first. Comedians first.
I got one for the dog.
I got more than one for the dog. Yeah, Maisie and wait, no, Marley and me. This is the screenshot from the movie.
Exactly what I was gonna say.
Oh, and I stole Courtney's. I'm so sorry.
William.
Oh, behind the scenes.
You were just gonna
Minus
say
point.
Marley and me. You were just gonna say Marley and me.
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna cry because I'm reminded of
Hey,
Marley.
still got the joke though.
Hey, I'm gonna make her cry apparently with
William,
my
that's
joke.
not being a very good boy.
Yeah. Sorry, there was Lee. You had one as well.
I was gonna say Color Leviosa, a spell by Harry Potter.
Oh, and the callback. I'm glad we're getting all the old lore in this last show. There's just one much. The one that we're now missing is the blah 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 blah. I thought you said a blah 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 thing that sort of rhymes. Anyways,
It's
Michael.
still early in the night, William.
Yeah.
Put it in your pipe and smoke it.
Michael, did we have audience jokes for these pictures?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, we did. Locking that in 3, 2, 1. What do we have? And from whom?
So I just want to go back to Macy DC because it's the first time I've ever heard it. So that one was from Christian apparently.
Yes.
So Macy DC.
Was that from the Halloween episode?
I was on
so,
that episode.
Yeah.
Great.
It's a deep cut.
Awkward.
It's a deep cut, like on the Frankfurter / hot dog that Christian was for that episode.
Halloweeny, that's right.
Yep. Next one we got.
It's the
Michael.
Halloween episode, so I was probably. Let's move on.
You were trick or treating.
Yeah. The next two are from Guess Who.
Great.
Sounds like Harry Mockle. The first one is for the fish. That is, what beautiful teeth you have, my dear.
Oh, nice. Classic.
Which imagine walking in and being like, seeing that and being like, oh, grandma. It's easy for me to do. And so the next one is, he just wrote Rainbow Connection. And I asked in the chat if I should sing the song, and nobody responded. So,
oh, great! That's a great. Oh, hey, what a great audience round. So I think because of the singing points, Maisie actually had the top score that triple round. No. So Maisie, if you're gonna give a bonus point, which one of those jokes suited your fancy the most?
And I have to go with the Macy DC.
Love it. Giving one of her competitors yet another point for a joke that's months old. I love it. So I have to ask, Michael, did we happen to have a would you rather from the audience by chance?
Absolutely not.
I have a would you rather. It's
Great,
kind of,
love
it's
it.
kind of hilarious.
So do I.
We brought up Friends in this, and I haven't seen Friends in. I couldn't tell you the last time I saw an episode of Friends. Right. Last night, I actually watched a few episodes of Friends on Nick at Night because it's on there now. So, anyways, Phoebe. This is compliments of Phoebe. She literally said, "Would you rather?" So here, I'm going to share it with the crowd. Would you rather live in the sweaty pocket of a giant, or would you rather live in his shower drain? So.
Okay, great. Pocket of a giant or the shower drain. Great. And then Michael, you had one as well.
Yeah. And this kind of it was coincidental. I just feel like a lot of times the would you rathers are like two horrible things.
Great. Yes.
So here are two great things. Would you rather befriend a raven or a dolphin?
Two great things.
Great. So our would you rathers now locked in. Would you rather live in the pocket of a giant or in a giant's shower drain? You can define the logic therein, how that works. And number 2, would you rather befriend a raven, or a dolphin? Lee, where do you fall in these two would you rathers?
In either one. In the first one, I would live definitely in his pocket, because I assume when he eats, crumbs would fall in there so I could sustain my life and not have to deal with all his weird things that go down the shower drain. And I would actually befriend a raven because I feel like that's so badass and artsy. Like
Yeah, that's so Raven.
You know, that's so Raven. You know what? You're right, William. That is so Raven.
That's Simone Raven.
Yeah, it's like you read my mind or saw the future or something.
Yeah.
You knew what I was gonna say.
I love that. So far the consensus is Pocket of Giant and Raven. Pocket of Giant and Pocket of Giant Eye of Newt. No, I love that. We have yet to start in the middle, so I'm going to go with Courtney for this one. Courtney, where do you fall on these would you rathers?
So definitely in the pocket of a giant, because wouldn't you drown in the shower drain?
Ooh, it's a good point.
Yes,
Good point.
Correct.
And then I'm gonna have a pet raven, so I can have like a little Edgar Allan Poe moment. And also,
Love
dolphins are notoriously bullies. Apparently, I want to get
Yes.
into it.
Yeah, don't. I know
They're
exactly
horrible.
to which
No.
you are
Yeah.
referring. So we will get into that nevermore. Lee,
Oh,
any
hey.
follow-ups on Courtney's logic here, Lee?
No, because I agree.
I'd also like to
I'm
say
with
that
you, yeah.
when we say pocket, I don't know if people are imagining pants pocket. I have cargo shorts on right now, cargo short pockets. There are shirt pockets as well. There could be a jacket pocket where they just forget like a $10 bill in there and it's in their closet for years. There are many different pockets we get to, but I feel like shower drain is shower drain.
Yeah, that's one. That's one spot. It's in
Yeah.
the shower.
I'd rather be the giant shower drain. No. Maisie, we're going over to you. Where do you fall on these would you rathers?
All right, so I live in Manhattan, so a sweaty giant pocket would really be a step up for me.
Probably more room as well compared to near. Great.
Mhm.
Lots of space.
Lots of space. And then I think I'd definitely befriend the Raven because it would just give me somebody to talk to. I have a lot of amazing stories to tell.
Oh.
Amazing stories.
Ooh. Lee,
Yeah.
any follow-up questions to that?
One story that you would share with your raven, i.e., us.
Oh, that's such a good question. Does it have to be from my road trip or just in general?
It can be from whatever you want, but I know it's a good question. But go ahead.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to go with the time I went to see AC/DC as AC/DC with my devil horns.
It was going to be a good answer. There you go. Loves it.
I
There you go.
love it. And the Raven can
Now
perch.
I remember Macy DC.
It's all coming back.
Oh, great.
It's a
And
slow burn.
finally, last but not least, Christian, where do you fall on this?
Definitely not least. So I'm gonna dare to be different here, guys. I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
go with live in the shower drain because living in the giant's pocket or shower drain does not mean that you have to stay there all day long. I live in Hoboken. That doesn't mean I'm always in Hoboken. I can leave and walk. I can go to Manhattan if I want to. I can go to other parts.
Yeah,
of
just
Jersey.
if you live in the pocket of a
This is where I
giant, you can go to the man's Hatton. You can go to the other clothing city pun that I don't have.
Yes, all of that. So all it really means is that that's where I go to sleep and maybe have meals and stuff like that. So I picked the shower drain because it's going to be nice, dark, and quiet down there, and probably a lot of hair for me to rest my head down on.
Yeah, hair.
Yeah. And the giant, let's be honest, the giant probably snores too. So if you live in his pocket, you're not getting a wink of sleep.
That's a great point. That's an excellent point.
Great.
Yeah, I know it is. Yeah.
Why does the giant have sleep apnea? Why?
I'm just saying, it's when you think giant, you think sleep apnea.
Yeah,
Am I the only one?
That's the Jolly Green Giant. Anyways,
It's green for a reason.
No pockets.
So Raven versus Dolphin. Where are you landing here, Christian?
I'm also no, I'm not. I'm not going to dare to be different here. I'm going to go along with the trend. I'm going to pick Raven as well because I don't know why I think this. I just think a raven would be like a great companion to have along with you when you go to solve mysteries, like a Sherlock Holmes type.
True.
And it's just like it's like a badass, intimidating presence. Like if I walked into a bar and I had a raven on my shoulder, like people would like they'd be cautious of me.
Yeah, because you'd have poop down the back of your shirt from the
That's
Raven.
why. That's exactly why. You know, it's
Then you can wash it
perfect
off.
deterrent.
You wash
In
off.
the giant's drain.
Yeah, exactly.
It's synergy. It all works together.
Lee, follow-ups other than that to Christian's logic here.
Yes, Christian. When I just want to know. All right, so great. So the Raven is you're taking the Raven to the bar, so it automatically becomes your wingman.
Ooh.
Wow.
But your Raven, like, what's the first word you teach, or what's the first thing you teach your Raven to say?
I teach the Raven to say, not just the first word, I say, drinks on me.
Okay, nice. Because it was
Yeah.
Hoboken, I thought it was gonna be like, how you doing? But like, that might be my Raven.
It'd be the Raven say, hey,
Jersey.
Quote the Raven, come back to my place.
Quote the Raven, WYD.
Yeah, I love it. So I'm actually going to give this point to Courtney. For the trend center as far as these patterns. I like that so much. And also for not going into the dolphin thing, because I was really worried about that. And I'm glad that we brought it up as a comedic premise, and then we left it there. So thank you for that.
There's
and
still time for us to bring it up.
No.
Put it over there.
Michael, do we have anything from the audience?
Oh, we got something from the audience.
Great. What do we? I know Would You Rather's are always interesting because the audience is like, here's a tangent or whatever. But let's see what they got. What do we have and from whom?
Yeah. So from Larry, we have that it'd be cool to be a Giants pocket boy.
Pocket. Is that like a
Pocket boy?
Pocket boy.
Come in here.
A pocket boy sounds like gay slang for something I you know what, I'm not even entirely sure. But it seems like something I'd be like, I don't want to do this, I'm sorry.
Audience, if you want to try to define pocket boy or do an Urban Dictionary search, or someone watching in the future want to throw it in the comments, let us know. Next, what do we got?
And then as far as Raven or Dolphin, from Melody, she chooses a dolphin specifically for its mouth shape. I didn't ask what
just like
she meant. Melody has been going off tonight.
More like getting off with the dolphin's mouth shape.
You're going there.
How you doing? Said the Raven.
quote the Raven.
Yeah.
More.
Okay.
Where are we going? Get us out of this shower drain, please.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Michael, what's next?
And then lastly is from your boy, aka me. And that's my choices. I would be in the Giants pocket because I, based on my joke so far, am in the pocket.
Oh, nice.
And
nice.
2 points.
And I would choose a Raven because anybody who doesn't is gonna eat crow.
I love it.
Is that Courtney?
Yeah, so Courtney, it is up to you. Who deserves the audience a bonus point this round?
I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings.
Oh boy.
Please do.
That's a great way to start, Courtney. Let's go. Let's get into it. Who are you out?
Hurt everyone's feelings.
Yeah, Courtney's like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
roast
decimate
us one at a
of you.
time.
Yeah, right.
This is the first time
Everybody
she's like, I'm
cry.
not giving it to anybody.
Yeah, that is enough. I will allow it. I will allow it if that is your choice. But anyways, Courtney.
No, I was just gonna, Springthorpe, I appreciate your confidence, but it has to be on Larry.
Great.
'Cause I
Love
want to
it.
know what a pocket boy is.
Yeah,
It's like a
pocket
potty
boy.
pocket.
Real
If you,
quick, an update. Larry also doesn't know what a pocket boy is. It just, and I quote, sounds dirty.
it
Someone
came.
should look it up.
It came from the zeitgeist, and we have now
I got
created
it. I'm
it.
the audience.
Yeah, go
audience.
for
I'll
it.
look up.
Bananas.
Please tell us what a pocket boy is. Oh, marvelous. I love that. As we move into our next round of the night, speaking of sayings and their origins and things like that, this next round, of course, is called...
Pardon me, could I axiom for a joke?
Can I axiom for a joke? So we have sayings from movies, etc., etc., and this one is just, you know, a famous thing. You know, see you later, or in a while. Of course, the infamous "see you later, alligator," and "in a while, a crocodile." This, of course, is Laughter Party's end of season 1. It will be a while before you see us, so I thought it'd be befitting to have this. But Lee, what does this make you think of? I know there's other ones like "see you in the booster, Mr. Rooster." I don't know, but there's other ones than just that's not a real one. I was trying to think of one. But there are more than just crocodile and alligator. But if you had to finish, "see you later, blank," or "in a while, blank," how would you fill in these blanks?
You know,
you pocket boy.
Yeah, there is one. Oh, dirty. It's dirty. There was one that was like, why chicken thigh? How? I forget.
That's what it was. That's the whole.
Yeah.
Also, as an extra joke opportunity, feel free to give us your own. Instead of finishing "see you later," blah 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 blah, or "in a while," blah 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 blah. Feel free to give us your own, like the one that Lee just did. Sorry, back to you, Lee.
Yeah. I would have to come up with like a really like fun one, like "see you later, Laughter Party. In a while, you always made me smile."
Oh, nice, nice.
Thanks for that one laugh, Maisie. That was great.
See you later, Outback Steakhouse tater.
Yeah. God, that's so funny. Speaking of Outback Steakhouse, Bloomin' Onion, onions make you cry. Full circle.
Yeah. Full circle. Just like the onion is a circle. Oh, and it's got layers. Whoa. So, Lee, joke. This is, of course, your round. So I'm going to ask you who you would like to start with, knowing that any order is an option that you can choose. It is completely up to you.
Oh, I caught on. Don't worry. I'm going to go with Maisie first, please, because you're kind and generous.
Great. Locking that in. And everyone else is mean and stingy. Maisie, it's on you and Lee.
All right. Thank you so much. So, Lee, I'm going to tell you the story of when I was leaving home this week.
Great.
Here we go.
Okay.
See you later, said this Florida gator. In a while, said my family with a smile.
Hey, there it is. And that's
We're happy to see you go.
Yes.
What a beautiful story. All right.
That's it.
And that fairy tale is called Pocket Boy. The fairy tale of Pocket Boy.
It's called Giant Drain Fables. Okay, Courtney, you're up.
So I just realized mine doesn't rhyme.
Okay, perfect.
At all.
That's
but
nice.
just let's follow me. See you later, hater. That rhymes.
Yeah.
Like bye, haters. In a while, vampire. I don't know how I thought that while. Vampire rhyme.
Courtney, were you just? Courtney was just playing Mad Libs, yo. Courtney was just like, and a noun is vampire. And okay, I'm ready to read it to you all. You're gonna love this one. All right. Well, thanks for the chuckles.
So just an extra opportunity because it's so. If you had to put this quote in a movie, what movie would that be? But this is a full quote. It's one. See you later, hater. In a while, vampire. It's the whole thing in a movie.
Yeah.
What movie would that go into?
Twilight.
Oh, Twilight. Yeah, Twilight. That movie was garbage.
Yeah, because it's like teenage cringy. That's like the later hater part, and then it's like they're saying
there's a Twilight rhyme. Is all I'm gonna say.
Oh snap! Are we gonna hear it? We'll wait till the end.
Actually, yes, sort of.
Okay.
Okay, we'll wait. Okay, great. We'll
Suspense.
Wait.
Which
Love
that
it.
movie had none of. Anyway.
That famous critique of Twilight. Yeah, the worst part was it had no suspense.
Yeah, it had nothing. Zero. It only had
everything else was fine.
Yeah, everything was great. Christian, moving on.
All right. This is to set the scene. This is me after a long day of shooting a movie with Bill Hader and Olivia Wilde. They're my co-stars. All right.
They're your co-stars.
Nice.
Yeah.
Michael. See you later, Bill Hader. After a while, Olivia Wilde.
Yeah, and that's a wrap. Yeah.
And that's the final line in the movie too.
Everybody.
Cut. Roll the credits and hand that man his Oscar.
Oh.
All right.
I'd like to thank Bill Hader and Olivia Wilde.
All right. Well, not me then. Okay. Well, we know.
I'd also like to thank Harry Styles. Oh, I see you met Courtney. No. Lee, who are you giving this round to?
Look, I was very entertained by all of it, but I'm giving it to Courtney for that wild Mad Lib. I mean, it took you on it was breakneck speeds of what the hell.
And we have the suspense of whatever Michael is going to say to this.
Yeah.
Michael, are you ready with audience jokes and whatever you have to share with us about this?
Yup.
Great. Locking this in 3, 2, 1. What do we have, Michael?
Well, I do need to remind everyone, it's the last show of the season. So Melody said, Michael, you can defo see me later.
Ooh.
So that was obviously worth putting into the show.
Yeah.
It's not a joke. It's not the joke, but it's important that everybody sees it.
Feeling Melody's about to go on her own 3-week bender.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially after I reveal some stuff to her. The next we have the Urban Dictionary definition for Pocket Boy.
Oh, it's actually in there. I didn't think it. I'm like,
It is.
Okay, great. What do we have? Sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
It is a boy who is so cute, sweet, and harmless. You just want to put him in your pocket for safekeeping. Example sentence: when she met Jeff, he was so nice that she knew that she wanted him to be her pocket boy. And that is from Iconoclast Gray from February 27th, 2015.
Oh, wow.
So a little over 6 years ago, almost exactly, Pocket Boy was added to Urban Dictionary.
I'm putting
If you read that in a book, I would think I wouldn't know what to think.
I just put Iconoclast Gray in our scoreboard. So Iconoclast Gray, if you're out there, you have made the scoreboard.
Thank you.
It's Shakespearean.
Lee is Iconoclast Gray. He fights the Balrog and becomes Iconoclast White. Oh, great. Next, what do we got?
Or he has like a whole breakdown and like overpowers himself and he becomes Iconoclast Phoenix.
Yeah.
That one's for Lee.
I got it right away and I loved it.
Yeah.
They're definitely like, they're going to be like, yeah, next joke. But I was right there with you and I was like, thank you, brother. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
An X-Men reference for those out of the know.
Yes. X-Men. Let's
go.
go.
And lastly, this one is my personal joke, and it is for Christian only. And that's I go, see you later, Richard Linklater. In a while, Belinda Carlisle. And I should say, Carlisle is a character in the movie Twilight, in the books, and also the movie Twilight. So that is the rhyming character. I just couldn't. I had already done Belinda, and I wanted to use her.
Great, marvelous. So, Courtney, it is on you. What gets the extra point this round?
Yeah, is it the joke from me? Is it the Urban Dictionary screenshot, or is it the flirting?
Or the Phoenix?
It definitely goes to Iconoclast Gray.
Great.
Yeah.
Iconoclast. I'm rooting for you to win tonight. We'll see if you can stay a high-scoring participant. Much like Michael, a high-scoring participant. Woo! As we move into this next round of the night. This is our scavenger hunt round. So, Michael, I gotta ask. Usually, sometimes it's hard to pull these from the audience. Do they have any? And if not, I'll release it upon you and Lee. Great. So what do y'all have as far as potential scavenger hunt items? One each. Lee and Michael, give us a go as far as what you'd like them to find.
Go for it, Michael. You go first.
All right. I would like something glass.
Great. Something glass. Just anything glass. Great. Lee, what do you got?
Something that like screams college life.
Great. College life. Cool. And I'm going to say if we had not known the definition of Pocket Boy, something that screams Pocket boy is what I'm adding as the third object. Pocket boy. Great. So, comedians, once again, that your things are 1, something that's glass, 2, something that screams college live, and then 3, something that would be like, hey, that's pocket boy. And go for it, Lee. And Michael, if y'all had to grab items to fill these, you can just say it, not actually grab the items because we're filling time. What would your items be for each of these?
I would oh wow, the audience really needs to be quicker. Sorry, I would grab this. This is glass. This is a champagne flute.
It screams college life, of course, champagne flutes, and it could be pocket boys.
Well, no, I'm also drinking out of a University of Florida cup.
Hey,
so
there it is.
I like that you.
I
like that you have the glass nearby, but you're choosing the college cup.
This was for the rosé. This was for the water.
Lee, what about you? What would you be grabbing for these items?
So something glass. I would probably just like grab.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on, Lee. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. No problem.
Just quickly to the comedians. I don't care. I'm throwing in a bonus one.
Sure.
If anybody can find an Easter decoration, full offense from my mom for anybody who is not Christian. She says that in the chat.
Okay, great.
But yeah, an Easter decoration.
It could also be something from Easter Island. It doesn't have to be Easter, the religious holiday.
Yeah. It could be from Rapa Nui. Lee, I apologize.
Not a problem at all. I would grab my glasses because I can't see without them, and then the thing that screams college life, I would actually grab any CD because I feel like they're a thing of the past. But I was a commuter, so I used to drive to my classes with a big stack of CDs, like in one of those binders, and like I would switch them out at red lights and stuff. So that's totally college for me. And then
I forget that you're like 46.
I know, it's crazy. My kids can't believe how young I look either. So, 2 divorces. Do you believe it? It's crazy, the life I've lived.
I mean, I do, but
I mean, I just thought you were a nice little pocket boy, but turns out you are a slacks man.
Yeah, slacks. The thing that's a pocket boy, I don't know, like my face. I don't know. I don't know.
Because it's in your pocket. How you doing?
Yeah.
Lee, I think we got a couple of pocket boys right here. So
yeah, there you go.
I think we can make it work.
There you go.
Great. It looks like everyone is back. Courtney, you were back first, so I will talk to you first. What do you have for your items here?
Okay. I'll start from most normal to least normal, I guess.
Great.
So something glass. This is a little glass of propagating a plant.
Ooh. Sorry to steal thunder from you, but Christian, any thoughts on her plant stewardship? Since I know you're the expert here.
Oh, I love it, but also I have a new plant that I want to show you guys too at some point.
Great, dead man walking. Courtney, back to you. What are your other items?
Courtney's a mother. She's raising that plant. She's giving it life.
No, I meant to Christian's new plant. Courtney, what are your other items?
Most college, my sign for my sign night, I'm holding.
Look at that. Look at that is college. Screaming from the rooftops.
I love
it. Wow, I'm Macy DC. Next, what do you got for us, Courtney?
And then my little pocket boy is this little worm from the labyrinth.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the yarn. Here comes the yarn right there.
Great. Here comes the yarn. Great ref.
And then, Easter decoration, if you happen to grab one as the fourth audible.
I grabbed the book that they talk about Easter in this. It's called the Bible.
I was like, wait.
They talk about Easter. They talk about pocket boys.
They talk about Easter in this book. It's called
For so God thought his son was such a pocket boy that he gave him to
Yeah. Whew, I love it. Lee, any follow-ups on any of that before we move to the next comedian?
Oh man, what chapter do they talk about Easter in the Bible? But no, you don't know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I want to know your sign. It seemed like very collage, right? So what
collage? It screams collage.
Did you say what the sign was? Oh, that's
Good
funny,
joke, William.
That's funny. Yeah, I got it. Did you say what it was for? You said it was for something or no? Because
Yeah.
is it
It's
one
for-
thing or a lot of things?
So this is for a sign night. It's when you turn 21 at the University of Florida.
Oh,
It's not. Wait. Oh, sign night. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this a thing, or is this like Pocket Boy, where it's just
Yeah.
recently been invented?
Not a
Somebody-
check Urban
No,
Dictionary.
sorry. I thought it was
Yeah.
like an official thing. It's not an official thing. It's a thing your friends do for you when you
So,
turn 21.
If I can
So what do
understand,
they-
you finally
yeah.
turn 21, you're ready to drink, go out partying, get wild, and instead of going to a bar, you get a sign?
You guys are
Incorrect, William. Courtney, tell him.
So you get a sign before you go out to the bar. I obviously could not do that,
Right.
but I stayed in my apartment and they give you 21 tasks to finish.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wait, Courtney, I have a question. I have another question. So during this time of distancing,
Mhm.
you're in your sorority house?
No.
Oh, you're
No.
not. That sucks.
No, you fool.
Wait, Lee,
Oh,
what,
I
what
thought it'd
time,
be
for,
fun
what
for
time
that
for
for-
distancing?
I thought, yeah, right. Well, I got a newsflash for you, my friend. I thought they at least were quarantining together, which means they're.
Yeah, Lee, were you
part
gonna
of
ask about the
time.
location next?
No, I'm good there. I got everything I need.
Great. Moving on. Up to Maisie. Maisie, what objects do you have for us for this scavenger hunt round?
All right, so my thing that's glass, I want Michael to sit down for this.
Uh-oh.
Look at these mason jars. I know you
Ah,
were looking for
I found some.
it.
He's been in your house. He found some.
Have you noticed there's a bunch less?
Right, exactly.
I love that.
Speaking of things that are missing for college life, I came home and the rack is missing from my toaster oven, and I don't know where it went.
Oh, wow.
That
Yeah,
might
that
be
is.
Is missing from Michelle Visage too.
Oh, nice. Oh, Pocket Boy, what you got?
All right.
Pocket Boy, what you got? It's like a skipping rhyme. 1, 2. Anyway, sorry. Yes, Maisie.
1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5.
Pockets.
Is Pocket Boy here?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, Pocket Boy is here, but I'm gonna give you my secondary Pocket Boy, Mr. Charles Walter,
Oh.
and he loves
Charles
hugs.
Walter.
The third.
What a
Yes.
prince.
I know.
That could definitely. That's a Pocket Boy, right? I've seen a lot of Pocket Boys in my life, and now right
Put
there.
that Pocket Boy in your pocketbook and just take him wherever you want.
A
Yeah.
regular Paddington.
I love it. And then finally, your Easter decoration.
Okay, yeah, so I didn't see that, so I'm gonna instead go with this dead plant,
Oh.
just to show Christian that he's not alone in being a bad
Solidarity.
plant parent.
I love it. We can start mulching
But
together.
on Easter, the dead rise. So
Yeah.
that is a great decoration.
Come on,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Joey.
we have like about 24 more hours for things to be dead.
Yeah, I love it. Lee, any follow-ups to Maisie's objects here?
Yes. How long has Charles Walter been in the family for?
Okay, so I have joint custody of him
Oh.
with my best friend from elementary school. So he's
Yes.
been in the family since about 6th grade, I would
applaud.
say.
I applaud
Mhm.
your co-parenting.
Do y'all do
Thank
every other
you.
weekend? Do you do like 3-4-4-3? Like what's the system here?
Right, so we were supposed to trade him every time we saw each other, but I took him like 9 years ago and haven't looked back.
Ah, these stories. The best thing tonight is the stories. The big reveals, baby.
I love it. There might be an Amber Alert out. Please let us know. And then finally, Lee, did you have any questions? We did this or not?
I mean, I what else is there to know? I mean, kidnapping, but anyways.
I love
I'm
it.
good. I'm good.
Christian, what do you got for your items?
All right. What was the first one? Was it glass?
Something glass, yes.
Which I want to say, I was like, I didn't get anything.
Yeah.
I want to say, first of all, Maisie, I have those same exact mason jars.
He also raided your house and stole some. That was a marvelous party while you were
her
gone.
bear right here.
That explains all the questions.
You have the rack
already.
from her toaster oven.
Oh my god.
My glass item is this measuring cup.
Great.
I don't know sentimental value. It was just in the apartment when I got here.
Gotcha. Wait, it was in the apartment?
Right.
A measuring
Yeah,
cup?
You guys haven't moved in somewhere and there's just a measuring cup in the cabinet?
No.
That's not a weird thing, I think.
I mean, bake those brownies, bro. Break those brownies.
And that was it.
I've
It was,
never-
it was in the middle of the floor in the living room. It was the only object in the whole of. Anyways.
The
There
landlord
was like a purple goo inside of it right when I walked in saying drink me with a skull and crossbones. So I did. And 3 years
And now-
later, nothing's happened.
Now
so.
you're an X-Man.
And, yes. Something college. I picked up my Monsters University on Blu-ray.
Oh,
about them
love
going
it.
to college.
Yeah.
So what screams college more than a movie about college monsters?
And
What
screaming.
Yes, at monsters.
Oh.
people.
Yep.
People be screaming at monsters.
People be screaming.
People be screaming.
Oh, next Pocket Boy.
My pocket boy is my little Funko Pop of Nick Frost from Shaun of the Dead.
Dope,
because just
dope.
look at him.
Nice.
Look at him.
Love
He
it.
looks
Love
so
it.
adorable. Like you could probably. I don't have a pocket like on my shirt.
It looks
here,
like
but,
you from the
could be-
beginning of the pandemic.
Everything down from the shovel.
Oh, Lord.
Point to
Yeah,
Michael.
yeah.
The shovel for all
Oh.
the plants. I
Oh,
love it.
That's a very
Shovel
astute
follows the
observation.
plan.
That's
And then
great.
finally, the Easter decoration.
Yeah, so I don't know if people would consider this a decoration necessarily, but
No,
I
we
know
won't.
I will be lighting this scented candle up because it is champagne toast scented, and I'll be popping some champagne because Jesus is back, baby.
Champagne
Oh,
toast.
every time you say champagne toast, I always think of like bread toast that's flavored
Yeah.
like champagne, not like a cling of glasses. Lee, any
Is it
follow-ups to
sh-
Christian and his items here?
Oh my God, that's so funny. If you're popping champagne for Jesus' return, what do you do for all the other holidays? Like, are you just like
No one's returning on the other holidays, so
Santa Claus is coming to town. But anyways, okay, yeah, Courtney gets it. Thanks, Courtney.
I leave milk and
anyway,
cookies for him. That's what
That's
I do.
great. That's great. Have you? My question is, and as you should, my question is, have you ever used the measuring cup? Ever?
How do you think he makes his cookies?
All right, great. Well, that's my answer then.
No, I do. I have a little
Yeah.
filter that sometimes I'll like use the measuring cup to like pour water into if there's like
Sweet.
dishes in the sink that are like really high and I can't like get it in there.
Really?
He's got
Yeah.
some beakers and he makes this like crystal meth stuff.
Yeah.
And you need
It's a
very
whole
exact
laboratory
measurement.
going on up here.
I'm like on planet like chill, and then everyone else is on planet like cray cray.
What's cray cray about pouring? What's cray cray about pouring sink water into a Brita filter so it's fresh?
No, I accepted that, but we went.
That's great.
We went from Brita filter to meth, my friend. I don't know if
That is up to
That's
that was
right.
my
Hey
addition.
man,
Lee,
Yeah.
it's just an afternoon. in
Yeah,
some
right.
parts of Florida.
I
It's
mean,
an
you
afternoon
know,
in Hoboken, my man.
Florida. Where you at?
Lee, I'm having a
What's
trouble with this round. I have a minor inclination, but if I was going to
Sure.
give you the point to give out, who would you give it to?
I'm giving the point to someone who stole this point is used to stealing in general. I'm gonna give it to Maisie.
Great.
Yay,
That
thank
actually
you.
makes it a three-way tie now.
Nice.
So I
Whoa.
love that a
But it's a
lot.
hot game. It's a nail biter. Season finale.
Yep. Michael, what did the audience, once again,
Yep.
scavenger hunts are usually hard for the audience. So did the audience have opinions, thoughts, concerns for this?
Yes,
They should have
now
concerns.
Yeah.
in. I have updated them. They are good to go.
Great. We are locking this in 3, 2, 1. What do we have, Michael, and from whom?
Well, from Melody, Melody says that she feels like Timothy Chalamet is a pocket boy.
Okay,
nice.
yeah.
And so I think she's claiming finding Timothy Chalamet.
Great.
Let him go. She kidnapped Timothy
Yeah.
Chalamet. He's
And-
currently duct taped. And
If he is missing,
I
he
mean-
is in Melody's pocket.
Yeah,
All he's doing is press for the Dune movie. He's okay.
yeah. Timothy,
He's
call
probably
out
in a
your own
better
name
place.
so someone will find you.
Love it. Next, what do we
Um,
have, Michael?
From my mommy, she says, "Are those mason jars?"
Like Mazian jars? Mazian jars. They're Mazian jars.
Mm-hmm.
I got these.
Which I think is an insane joke that it's crazy. It's insane that this is the first time I remember hearing it. But it may have come late in a show earlier and I just don't remember it. So that's that. And lastly is my pocket boy. So this is Coleman Trebor. He was a Jedi during the Battle of Geonosis. He is most notable for hopping up and trying to kill Count Dooku, but he gets shot and killed by Jango Fett. So he is a Verk, that's his species, from the planet Sembla. So you may recognize there is another Verk by the name of
I do love his Verk.
I don't remember his name, but there's another Verk in the background during the famous in Revenge of the Sith. Have you ever Darth Plagueis scene when we know he's eventually the Emperor, but Chancellor Palpatine is talking to Anakin.
I want to point out that we have like 2 people watching.
No. I didn't think I would get to this point before William would cut me off.
Oh, great! I am cutting you off like that lightsaber should be. I thought it was building to something. I was trusting you. Obviously, I should not have. Maisie, where does your point go to?
That was your Patton Oswalt
round?
filibuster for Parks and Rec.
Okay, as captivating as that was, I'm gonna have to go with the joke I've never ever heard before: the Maisie on jars from Mommy. Thank you.
Goes to Suzanne. Thank you so much. As we move into this next round, the second to last round of the night, it is, of course, called. That's the one. I was singing, I would do a lot of booing. Karaoke, let's laugh. So we have a song, a lyric. It's up to us to change that lyric and say, hey, what maybe movie that we'd be from, or what fake band would say that fake lyric. So the lyric this week: it might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. So, of course, fitting the last show of this season, we have Ain't No Lie, Baby, Bye Bye Bye, from whatever. Lee, if you had to fill this in, it might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. I've got mason jars.
No, for me, we're going back to the beginning. It might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. Cry, cry, cry. Her name is Courtney.
Cry, cry. I love it. I love it. Ain't no crazy, but it ain't no a lie baby. Much like a pocket boy, a lie baby is someone you're dating who will never tell you the truth. So if you want to give a definition to a lie baby, I would also love to hear that for this round.
You reminded me of like that
Lie-
commercial.
Pocket
like,
boys and lie babies.
It
Yeah.
might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby alive.
Oh.
You guys remember the toy Baby Alive? It's alive because
Be alive, the things are so real.
Yeah, it's alive because it literally poops. And
Oh, I do know all those pooping baby toys. It might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie. Baby poops. Baby poops. I didn't really have a finish. If you were to name a band that would sing a song with this in it, Lee, what would that band name be?
Cry, cry, cry.
Yeah, you cry, cry, cry. Why not?
It would be BTS because they look like criers.
It would be BTS because they're hot right now.
Bawling tears sailing. So there's some like 3 cry words that could stand for
Squad.
BT. And,
Bawling Tears Squad.
Oh, there we go. Bawling Tears Squad. You love to see it. You love to hear it even more. You love to see.
I
them
paid money
cry.
to see this.
Cry for me. Don't cry for me, BT. I forgot the initials. Anyways, we're gonna start from the bottom. No, wait. Lee, this is your round. You start where you want to. Where do you want to start?
I'm gonna start with Christian.
Great. That is the bottom, and we are locking that in. 3, 2, 1. I give the floor over to both of y'all.
All right, so might sound crazy, but I had it.
Okay.
I had it.
Great. Get in the pocket, boy.
All right. It might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. Kong, Kong, Kong.
Whoa.
Kong, Kong.
Yeah.
And this is from.
Whoa.
Is this the roll credits of Kong versus Godzilla?
No, this is while they're fighting.
Will-
really
Will Smith
discouraging
did
to
a song.
Godzilla because the whole song is about baby Kong and it's like rooting him on, and there's no lyrics about Godzilla.
Baby Kong, 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 baby Kong, 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 baby. Oh, that's the origin story of the song. Sorry, Lee, back to you.
And who is the late 1990s pop star that sings this song?
Paul McCartney.
Yes, I
Yeah.
yes, absolutely. All the songs played at prom.
P Diddy Kong is what you're probably going for,
Diddy
right?
Kong, that would be so good.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is good. Loves it. All right, moving on to Maisie.
All right, Lee. So now I'm going to tell you the story of how I explained to my parents that I wasn't one of the spring breakers breaking curfew.
Woo! Phew.
All right. It might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie. Baby, here's my alibi. Bye bye.
Nice,
That was the original cut of the song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And who is the 90s pop star that sings your song?
I'm going with Macy DC.
Hell yeah, there it is. All right, highway to hell yeah.
Love it. I would like to announce that we have a tip from Bob the janitor. It is for a muted bonus round for Maisie, and the rest of that tip is for
Hey,
starting
talk
season
about a
2 of
tip.
Laughter Party. So you know what? We'll just do a whole round of muted bonus rounds, and because specifically there was one for Maisie, we'll give 2 to Maisie. So we're about to do 4 muted bonus rounds. Thank you so much, Bob, and thank you once again for being a Patreon and for helping us do it season 2. Sorry, back to this round. Lee, any questions for Maisie? Or are we moving finally on to Courtney?
Yes, we're finally moving on.
Great.
To Courtney.
Finally. Sure. Courtney, what you got?
Yeah, Courtney, you are up. Spotlight's on.
So I'm on strike because I wrote "Baby Cry, Cry, Cry," and then Lee said the joke just as I finished typing it, and
Wow.
he made fun of BTS, and I love BTS.
Oh,
Here's my
behind the
little
scenes.
example.
I love going behind the scenes.
Wow.
Well, Courtney, then here's
No, we're done talking to her. If you're gonna protest something, you have to accept the consequences. You accept the jail. She is protesting this round.
I
This is
didn't know
why
you
this is
were
the
bullied.
last episode.
So Lee,
listen, I'm not a bully. That was just so Raven that I foresaw the future. It was that so Raven.
Boo.
yeah. So Lee,
Boo.
who does the point go to this
Boo.
round,
This
knowing
man.
that Courtney
Yeah.
is not an option because she is currently she's currently pocket boycotting.
Even though I apparently I'm public enemy number 1, I did not take the point away from you. Just for the record, I'm giving the point to Maisie.
Great. A true patron of the show, a true member who would never boycott us, or girl sofa us, or man futon us, or woman other sleeping thing. You all get the joke. So, Michael, do we have?
one more, William.
No, I got nothing else. Do you have things from the audience, Michael?
Yes, I do. Now I do. Yes, I do.
Great, love it. Presenting. What do we have, Michael, from the audience?
So first off, from Larry, we have a lie baby is a dishonest pocket boy.
Oh, you're joking.
It's like a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle's not a square sort of situation.
Yeah. All lie babies are pocket boys, but not all pocket boys are lie babies.
Oh, great! I love
That said, I do have the Urban Dictionary definition for lie baby.
Oh man! Please tell me it's from Iconoclast Gray. Please tell me.
No. Sorry, I looked it up. Iconoclast Gray. Their only definition was pocket boy. That's the only contribution
One hit
they've ever
wonder.
made.
Wow.
Well, you can't go on after that. You got to just drop the mic.
I know it's a real Los Del Rio Macarena situation.
Great. So give us this lie baby to us.
So a lie baby is the combination of 2 words, lie plus baby. I don't know if you could tell. A lie. I mean, I guess if you were to say like a lie baby is exactly what you think. I mean, if I were to say, I would say it's a spoiled narcissistic person who will go into a fit of rage when Lizzo the Truth hurts. Inside of this fit, you will see, I don't know, they use Diaper Dawn later, which is the corniest thing ever.
Yeah.
So this one's not as good as Pocket Boy.
Yeah, okay. You ain't no iconoclast grade. Do we have who gave this definition by chance?
So as far as like,
oh, you don't have to read it if it's a name that's questionable.
No. It's actually a word I already said. So it's from, and I quote, "Fuck chauvinists."
Whoa.
And then the emoji like of somebody giving like a double middle finger.
Oh, great. So clearly that person is in a good space.
So it's fuck chauvinists.
Yeah, great.
And that's their username. And this person sucks.
Yeah, moving on.
I
don't want to spend more time on this person.
Yeah,
all the definitions are bad.
Great.
This is the after party.
They are a lie baby. So what's our final joke for this round, Michael?
Oh, and our final joke for this round, I forgot we had one more, is something. But it ain't no lie, baby. Why? And that's by Instinct.
Hey,
that's actually by Larry.
Oh, like instincts. You have natural instincts. So
yeah,
this
and also like In Sync, the band who recorded this.
No, I think TLC did that song. So Maisie, you got this round.
There we go.
Who would you give the bonus point to? Please make it not F chauvinist devil middle finger.
No. Oh, you got me. I was gonna say that one only because
sure.
Since doing this show, I've had to look at Urban Dictionary like more than I have in my entire life. So it's going to slide
Great.
over to you.
Tied the amazing Iconoclast Gray with F chauvinist. And maybe they're the same person. Maybe instead of becoming Iconoclast White, they became F chauvinist double middle finger.
I hope not.
So we're about to go into our quadruple muted bonus rounds. Thanks to Bob the janitor. Thank you so much. In this round, of course, called bonus round. So we are going down to slide number 33, comedians. 33. So, very apt for the show. I did not pre-plan this, but this is a crow/raven looking at a very sort of confused dog. Yeah, this is from the next Twilight movie. Great. So this is, one second, as I write who this from. Maisie, you'll be doing 2 muted bonus rounds. So this is, of course, is your first. So we're going to you and you get it. As we lock this in. Great. Locked in now. So I have to ask, Lee, are you ready for these muted bonus rounds? Muted bonus rounds. Great. Maisie, are you ready for these muted bonus rounds? Whew. And we're going to give you a little bit extra time. We're also going to try to be guessing what your thing is. So if we get it wrong, we'll just be like point and move on. This is a sort of very generous. And begin. I can't read that. It's just on my thing. Meet you. It's you. You're a lie, baby. Show your point. Great.
Okay. Fly ball point.
Ooh, nice. Love that. Love that. One word. Rawr, is a good boy. Oh, teeth. What big teeth you have from the crow mouth, crow, crowdy, crow point.
Crow mouth. Okay.
Finally.
Right. Oh no! Don't eat me! Don't eat me!
I think she's doing Who's a Good Boy.
She's saying, you're a good boy.
Yeah, the classic.
Point,
That's great. And that is, I'll release your misery. Thank you. That is a wonderful muted bonus round. These are hard. As we move into our next one, we'll do all 4 of these together. This one will be Courtney, so be prepared as we move 2 more down. This is a picture of a very sort of beautiful, like, I don't know, egg pearly sort of. It looks like there's like lemons or limes in the middle. I don't know. It's a rock on a rock, and there's like, or like a rock on a tree, and there's other trees. I don't know. It's up to you. Maybe this has been nailed to a tree. Who knows? Maybe it's a picture of the desert neighborhood we saw earlier. Once again, I don't know. It's all up to interpretation. There's no context here as we go. Lee, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Courtney, are you ready to mime? And begin. Oh.
Okay.
She's got it. She's got it. That's hers. Yeah, point.
He found its brother. Sorry to disappoint you, Courtney.
Oh, that's the brother. That's the brother, like you said. Yeah, I love it. I love the point.
Yeah.
This rocks. Yeah, I was going for Christian. Yeah, I'll give you another point.
I'm gonna get creative here. Okay, right.
Okay.
Yeah. That rocks is it's Macy DC because it rocks.
Great. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I apologize for Courtney. She's a little stoned right now. I will point. If you want to show us a little bit more of your stone collection while you got, okay, great. Oh, wow. That's like that reminds me of the episode when Melanie just started taking out hats on hats. She had like 30 plus hats. I'm so impressed, and I'm anxious after this round to learn what those were, as we will talk to you about. We're going to talk to you about that later. But first, we'll go down to Christian's muted bonus round. This is 2 more slides down. This is sort of like a winding road. It's like Smoky Mountains, and there's just a bear, or what I assume to be a bear, in the middle. So, Lee, assuming you're still ready.
Yeah, ready. I'm ready.
Great. Christian, you ready? And begin. Oh, hitchhiking. Hey, I don't know why. No one's picking me up. Great point. Yep.
Oh my God, I'm walking through Derry, Maine. It's a Stephen King novel. Point.
Oh, ooh, yeah, I'm hunting the bear. Ooh, okay, sure.
Oh my gosh.
Hunting for bears is no, it's like there.
Oh, Christian can't wait to accept his Oscar for being in The Revenant. He's holding up to the chair in front of him.
Oh, point, and there's your bonus round. Oh, I love it. We got one more before.
Yeah.
We got one more before we can find out what these all meant. Going 2 more slides down. Back to Maisie. This is a picture of a cat inside a drawer. A cat inside a drawer, sort of filling that surface. Is it excited? Is it scared? We don't know. Lee, assuming you're still ready.
Yep, ready to go.
Maisie, you ready for number 2? And no. And begin.
Go.
Monday. We got a case of the Mondays. Emphasis on the case. Great.
It's Saturday. I don't have bones.
What's with the calendar?
It's March 27th. It's time to next leap year. I'm leaping in the leap. Nope.
Okay. Oh man. Whiskers. I hardly know what happened to my body.
Oh, whiskers. I hardly know her, as I'm sure. Oh, and that's your bonus round. Thank you so much, Maisie. And that is a lot of pussy. I had to say it. Had to get it out there. It's right there.
Lord.
So while we buy a little bit of time for the audience, and just because I'm so curious. So starting at the first muted bonus round, Maisie, do you want to try to explain some of what you were doing that we, of course, probably got a little wrong? Great. So
Yes.
this is the crow and the wolf.
All right, so I was first acting out a scene from The Crows Have Eyes as Moira Rose.
Oh, gotcha.
Mhm.
Marvelous. Yes.
And then exactly. And then I was reenacting my first Marlins game just for Lee.
Oh, marlin. Like, okay, that's a bird. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fish.
I mean, oh, yeah, marlin's a fish. TLC is also a
But I
fish
did
and
get it.
bird
I
in there.
said fly ball. That's baseball. Hello.
Oh,
But
great.
I was telling it to the raven.
Yeah.
Mhm,
great.
mhm.
Next.
Which is a bird.
No, I think that's a fish. Sorry.
Yeah,
Maisie, back to you.
And then I was
Fly
trying.
Raven.
Oh yeah.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
And then I was trying to explain that I'm on Team Edward, so I was trying to do like Jacob and Edward, and be
Gotcha.
like, Edward.
But but like they both have sharp teeth. So it's like Team Jacob or Team Edward. I mean, that gets the two for the van. Anyways, I get it. Okay,
We're
great.
like, I want to eat them because they a snack. You know.
Marvelous.
Eat that pocket boy because he is.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want no lie babies. I think that's great. Great. So down to the stone. Courtney, anything you want to impart on us as far as your collection, what they mean, how did you have it? Why is this a picture from your own life?
Are you a Flintstone? Are you
Yeah.
the mayor of Bedrock? Are those your citizens? What's happening?
So I call them crystals. You know, I'm a little spiritual.
My apologies. I apologize to all the
likewise.
crystal enthusiasts out there.
William.
Yeah, my apologies.
They.
Oh, they're
You're using them-
crystals. I've heard that as crystals. 'Cause you cry on them. Anyways, back to you.
There it is.
This is
This
a
weekend
flower
they're
agate,
crystals.
Okay.
Okay.
and it's good for nurturing feminine energy.
Okay.
Great.
Good.
And I'm
Not for pocket boys.
Great.
and I'm a feminine energy, so it nurtures me.
Great.
Thank
I
you,
love that.
flower agate.
I have a question. May I ask a question?
Yes.
Out of your collection of crystals, pick one for your 3 hosts and why it's good for us.
Yeah.
I'll give you a second. We'll go forward, and then you can have a time that we'll come back to you after we go. So Christian, what were you trying to say to us with these bear mimes?
I'll be honest, I was just really playing charades. I didn't really have jokes. I was just doing hitchhiking. That was a car defibrillator because the cars like broke down the side of the road. So
Yeah.
it was like,
Gotcha.
ugh. I was
Incredible
shooting a
doing.
bear with that gun. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And then when I was doing this, it was I would walk 500.
I got that one, by the
You
way.
did. Thank you,
Great.
Maisie.
You're welcome.
I couldn't give you credit because I was muted.
I love that. And then finally, the cat in a drawer. Maisie, what were you going for?
Yeah, so the cat in the drawer, you got my Mondays, am I right?
Yeah.
And then I was gonna say spring cleaning just went too far, and so I was pointing to the first day of spring.
Gotcha.
Uh,
That makes sense. That's a good one.
I know, right? And then I was thinking, it's just your average Catterday, so you got the Saturday, but it's Catterday.
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of funny that he doesn't have bones.
Lee adamantly defending his own joke.
I'm just
Very
saying,
funny that he doesn't have bones.
He fits in a drawer, you know. Anyways.
Fair. And then, yeah, the classic Whisker, I hardly know her.
Great.
Lee,
Yeah.
spot on
we
on
got
that
it.
one.
But we got it. We mind nailed it on that one, you know.
We
and the
did.
fly ball. That's 2 for 2 in my book.
I
Fat
know,
on
we're rocking
tour, a cat on a drawer. I asked for a platter of
William,
Dior.
That's a great play. Cat in a lukewarm plastic bin.
Yeah. A lesser known.
By
except-
Tom Stoppard.
Yeah, exactly.
So Courtney, back to you with your stones.
Souls.
Crystals. Sorry, my
Crystals.
apologies. That wasn't even meant to be.
Oh,
That
wow.
wasn't even. That was incredibly rude. I didn't even mean it to come off that way. My apologies. Your crystals.
It only
Thank
took 5
you.
minutes to forget.
Well, I picked one stone for all of you guys. It's
Oh, God.
crystal. I don't think it's actually crystal. I think it's a glass. It's called moldavite. It's apparently made from outer space because you guys are out of this world.
Whoa! Thank you. Hey, wait, my Raven wants to know how you doing. Thanks for that compliment.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought your raven was dating that wolf.
My
Silly me.
Raven is. So
oh my god.
Great. So, Michael, do we happen to have audience jokes for this quadruple
do!
round? Marvelous. So let me know which picture and from whence they you get it. I'm not speaking
I
English.
will, yes. So the first one is for the first picture, the wolf and the crow, or the raven. It's from Bob the janitor, and he says, "Come at me, crow."
Oh, I love it.
Come at me,
Great.
crow.
I love that. I love that.
Great. Next.
The next one
What do we? Yeah.
it's from the Crystal, William, and you might know it as the Stone. And it's from Larry, and he says, "I'm ecstatic."
Oh, I do like that. Next, what we got?
The last one is from the last one as well, the one with the cat, and it's from Bob the Janitor again. He goes, "Is this Justin Timberlake's second take on D in a Box? Call it P in a Box."
Oh, you know, I have
Pussy
peed
in a box.
Yeah,
Pussy in a box.
Oh, I was gonna make a joke about pee in a box, something, my 21 list thing.
P in a box is what I'm gonna do, depending on how long the show goes.
Yeah, exactly. So, Maisie, it was a double round for you. You had more rounds than either of the other comedians. So, who would you like the bonus point to go to?
Oh my goodness, I have to give it to Bob the Janitor. Come at me, Crow.
Come at me, Crow. If you don't agree,
At
y'all
me.
can come at me, Crow. I love that so much. As we move
Crow.
into the last real round of the night, the last real round, barring any other bonus rounds, etc., crazy things that are happening, other references to the Urban Dictionary. This is called Subscribe. So we still will be making this compilation. Oh, yes, we will, before season 2 comes out, where all the punchlines are either subscribe, like, or comment, so people watching them will be like, oh, the things are telling me to do things. I should do those internet terms. So for this week, the joke is a sort of I wrote poem down. Subscribe. You don't want to miss the blank. Well, I don't even know what I was thinking on this one. Subscribe. You don't want to miss the blank. Subscribe. Yeah, you know what? Subscribe. You don't want to miss the blank, and then maybe your favorite memory from Laughter Party, or like you want to miss the Urban Dictionary lookup, so you don't want to miss the quippy jokes about crystals. Yeah, subscribe. You don't want to miss the blank. Or what's something you would not want to miss, or tell something they should not miss? Lee, you don't want to miss the what? What would you be missing?
What would I've been missing the show. It's brought me many laughs over the course of the year. So let's go out on a bang. But I did have a song lyric for Subscribe, if I can share that.
Yeah.
So might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. Subscribe. Boom.
Oh, I love it. Feel free to give your own song lyric, because I don't know what I was thinking. You don't want to miss the. You don't want to miss the. You don't want to.
I know.
I'm
I know
literally
what you were
missing.
thinking.
Yes.
Subscribe to Laughter Party because you don't want to miss a thing.
This became another musical round. Feel free to do your own musical jokes in the middle of it. That is from Aerosmith, because it's missing you.
Yep.
Eros.
Yeah.
Eros and then love. Okay, great. We're gonna Lee. You take the reins from me. I can no longer speak.
Sure.
Who would you like to talk to?
You got it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Laughter Party. Let's go with Courtney. You're up first.
Okay, I said subscribe. You don't want to miss the Urban Dictionary discourse.
Oh, okay.
You also don't want to miss us stealing Courtney's jokes every round tonight. My apologies.
You also
Courtney.
don't want to see fuck chauvinists posts on Urban Dictionary.
Subscribe for more Iconoclast Gray.
Yo, there it
is.
Courtney's comments rock. Boom.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, Christian, you're up, my friend.
All right, so I wrote, subscribe. You don't want to, Mr. Pocket Boy, get in here, please.
You don't want to, Mr.
Don't want to, Mr. Pocket Boy.
This is the scene from Harry Potter when he's about to get detention. You don't want to, Mr. Pocket Boy, get in here, please.
It's Courtney from Laughter Party and the Sorcerer's Stones.
They're crystals.
Oh, yes. I thought they were cry stills.
Cry stills. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, we're batting 100. All right, Maisie, you're up next.
All right, so you don't want to miss the difference between alligators and crocodiles. So, William, I wrote you a poem for this one.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Alligator. And I'm sorry in advance. Alligators and crocodiles look alike, but they're different. Sorry, William. For ecology is something I like.
Oh,
great.
okay.
Yeah, it's great.
It's great.
Also,
Like,
I know the
comment,
difference
and
between Gators
subscribe.
and Crocs. Crocs are shoes for your feet, and Gators are annoying people that all went to the same college.
Yeah.
Let's all leave the Zoom right
Wow,
now.
yeah.
Screw 'em up.
You're about to get bit.
Got him! Got him! All right, love it. Lee, since I can't speak, it's going to be too hard for me to give a point this round. Who should the round go to in your estimation?
You know what? The only one that like no, they all were super.
There we go.
entertaining.
There we
They were
go.
great. No. They were all great and super entertaining. But I'm saying the one that like really like pulled on the heartstrings was me.
Great. Maisie, the point is yours. Michael, did the audience have things they wouldn't want to miss?
Yes, we have 3 fantastic jokes, William.
Love it. Better than I could do at this moment. What do we have, Michael?
So from Larry, we have, you don't want to miss Harry Potter. He's such a good boy.
Yeah, we wouldn't want him. That's well, I've completely the whole reason why Laughter Party is going off the air for a while, so I can have a rest from this joke. Next, what do we have?
Next, we have, you don't want to miss
no.
Harry Potter. He's such a good boy.
Okay, yeah, and I already have a
And that's
feeling I
from
know
Larry.
what the third one's gonna be. What's the third one?
The third one is, you don't want to miss Harry Potter. He's such a good boy.
Oh,
and that
so-
one's actually from Isabel.
That's funny.
Maisie, who does the extra bonus point go to?
This one is a really, really tough call, but I think I'm gonna have to go with you don't want to miss Harry Potter. He's such a good
Yes.
boy.
Oh, yeah, of course. Marvelous. So we have a winner for the final show of the season. Drum roll, I have the sound effect, but I'm doing something else with the screen, so I can't do it. The winner is our very own Maisie. That extra bonus round was enough to throw her in the lead. It was basically one bonus point away from, or one bonus round away from Christian and Courtney. So thank you, Bob, for being the deciding factor in this round and for being our own Patreon. In the audience is our very own Larry, of course, who's won with more than double anyone else's points for 2 weeks in a row. Larry,
Shout out,
if you're on
Larry.
it, thank you so much. As we move into this final round of this final show of the season called Awards. So we like to give awards of momentous things that we're going to call back, whether from this episode or because it's for the series finale. For all of Laughter Party, if you have an award you'd like to give of your favorite joke. I will also note that there's one of the old lores that has not been brought up. That's the blank blank. I asked for a blankety blank. So if we could get at least one good one in before the end, I would feel fulfilled. I feel like I can't end the show until we get it in honor of both Robert and Melanie. So keep that in mind as you give awards. Lee, would you like to start with awards for the series finale episode?
Yeah, I would.
Season finale.
Yes. Season, baby.
Yes.
I'd like to give Laughter Party itself an award for helping me get through some wild times. So it gets the Pioneer Award for Digital Comm. And then I'm going to give you and Michael Bomb co-hosts awards because you're just a pleasure to work with. And I'm going to give
because we're bombing.
I mean, you know, if you make your bed and you got to lay in it, that's what I heard. But I don't think that's true, William. So no. So, okay. So you're good. You are good. And then the comedians get the Super Funny Award for being super funny. And I just want to give Maisie as the winner. She gets her own award. Maisie's like a musical, like jukebox, but she's also a joke box.
What other kind of jukeboxes are there, Lee?
Christian has just lost his 3-person comedian.
Christian was like, "Here's a joke."
He just like that bear on the road. I love it. So, comedians, do you have any awards you'd like to give? Who would like to start? Great, Maisie. We have victims, not volunteers.
All right, I guess I'm gonna have to give Lee the biggest fan award. He's been so supportive of all my like weird talents that I've been able to share with you guys this year. So thank you for that. I always appreciate it. Courtney, I'm gonna give you the Cry Me a River, Lake, and Ocean Award. It's been a pleasure having a fellow Gator girl on the show this year. I'm here for you and I love you and you can come cry anytime. Christian, I'm gonna give you the nickname award. Your words are gonna live on forever, just not in Michael's mind when it comes to Macy DC. And then Michael, I've been looking in the chat, and it looks like I'm gonna give you the Best Friend-in-Law award because it sounds like you and Melody are a bit of a thing right now.
Whoa.
Yeah, we are. We're getting married, but it's yeah.
It's gonna be a hoopah and a hoopla.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big hoopla.
Well, I'll see you at Christmas in London, Michael.
Yep, we're gonna have Christmas with London.
In London.
On the track.
London on the track.
I love it. Courtney or Christian, awards to give. Christian,
I'll go.
great, yes.
All right. William gets the Fish Out of Water award because you thought a marlin was a bird.
Great, marvelous.
So, I mean, Courtney gets the Six Flags Great Adventure Hurricane Harbor Award for all the waterworks that you. Maisie gets the Ninja Turtle Award because you stealthily rose your way to the top, and also you got a dope turtleneck. Lee gets the Hype Man Award because he really talked us up at the beginning of the show, and we really had to deliver a bomb show because he promised it, and so I feel like we did that. And then Michael gets the Webster Award because you were looking up all the Urban Dictionary sayings, and I feel like we came out on the other side as different people because of it.
I love that we came out of the other side of the pocket. Michael, any awards to give us or the audience before we wrap the show?
Yeah, I just love to give Larry the Audience King Award. I mean, truly throughout this entire Laughter Party season, Larry has been there from day one and been there in a solid way the entire time. So I do feel like he does deserve a proper shout out. And finally, I'd love to give me the Needs to Use the Little Audience Hosts Room Award because I may or may not have been drinking beer this entire time.
I see a box somewhere. I know you have mason jars in there too, so don't play with me. I love it. Thank you so much.
I prefer to not do that again.
I'd like to give a shout out. That's what was in Christian's apartment when he first moved in. Just a big measuring cup of your pee. I'd like to give a shout out to all the audience. Larry, thank you so much. Definitely the attendance award, as well as probably over, I don't know, 500, 600 points for the whole season. Congrats, of course, Larry. Love you there. Melody, once again, thank you.
Mama E is saying right now that she is sad that we've been great and entertaining, and she very much enjoyed our warped senses of humor.
Thank you so much, Mama E. We appreciate you and all the moms, Suzanne as well in the audience. Don't worry, when things get colder and things get bleaker, we will return, much like the Pocket Boys of the world. Sorry, Michael, yes? Oh, no, sorry. I'm looking at the playback where you're doing something, but that's, of course, not real time, so you're not doing that wait, hold up a minute gesture.
I have a very valid question, though.
Yes.
Did anyone answer Michael's early on question about MFKs?
Oh, yeah.
I guess that would be for Michael to know and for us to wonder and go back over the playback with the thing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bob, the janitor, of course, as well. Definitely the janitor in cleaning us up a bit and dealing with all of our shit. Thank you so much. And thank you once again for the bonus rounds, as well as the amazing 28 bonus round episode that we have. Thanks to you. Feel free, anyone, to watch me slowly go insane and watch that playback. Shout out to all of our other Patreons and everyone who's watched the show in the past year. We appreciate it. Hey, feel free to leave a comment in the comments if you're watching this after the fact. There'll also be a picture of me. Feel free to caption that. We will probably be back sometime end of fall, beginning of winter, once people feel like being inside again, and it's not like, oh, I can go out after a year. Just not the best place for an online show, but we will see you, and we'll have a whole bunch of new bells and whistles, I'm sure. So for one last time in the next month, this has been William Keene, the CEO. Below me is Lee. Say anything you want, Lee.
Love y'all. Have a great one. Cannot wait to see you again.
Great. Below him, Michael. Michael, any words?
I'm gonna pee.
Oh, he's gonna pee. We can go for another. No. Top right has been amazing. Maisie, anything to say?
Oh, just thank you for an amazing year. I had the best time, and shout out to the audience. Talking to you guys has also been just like the best part of this ride.
Yeah, thank you for an amazing year. Below her is Courtney. Courtney, anything to say?
Yes, thank you so much. And please come back soon after party. College sucks.
Oh, great. Marvelous. I'm also taking away your crying award, Courtney, and giving it to Maisie. No. And then finally, Christian. Christian, anything to say?
I just want to say thank you, everyone. It's been a blast of a season, and we'll see you at the next inevitable lockdown.
Yeah. For updates, I'll be posting probably both on our Facebook and on our YouTube when we are coming back. So if you're following us on any sort of channel, you will see that. But if you're not following us, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube or go to our Facebook and follow us there so you will know when we go back live. Thank you so much, everyone. And one last time, this is the end of the show. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, comedians. Remember, you are still muted. And also, I'll say it because we didn't do it. One last big thank you to all of our Patreons. That's Gigglebell, that is Heather, that's Marie, that is Tim, that is Mama E, and that is Bobby Janitor. Thank you so much for everything. It's been amazing. You've been amazing support of the show, and thank you for all the bonus rounds you have delivered onto us throughout the year for these, I think, 40 shows that we've done. So thank you so much. As this outro roll plays, I'm going to mute the comedians one last time.